The American tourism boom is single-handedly reshaping the future of Greek travel, and the numbers are absolutely staggering. Forget what you thought you knew about European visitors. A transatlantic revolution is underway. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this overwhelming reliance on a single, non-European market a brilliant strategic move, or a potential economic risk for Greece? Greece has masterfully transformed itself into a must-visit destination for American travelers, and a huge part of this success boils down to something simple: incredible flight access. In recent years, the country has built an impressively robust network of non-stop flights connecting it to the United States. This isn't just about meeting current demand. It's a powerful, deliberate strategy to cement Greece's status as a top-tier global tourism hotspot. Let's talk hard numbers, because the growth is truly explosive. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just a post-pandemic rebound. It's a full-blown expansion. Official data from INSET, the Greek Tourism Board's research body, paints a clear picture. For 2025, a whopping 726,087 airline seats are scheduled from the U.S. to Greece. That's a jaw-dropping 21.4% increase compared to 2024. The surge is even more pronounced during the peak summer season, hitting 22.7%. Perhaps even more telling is the number of weekly direct flights. We've gone from just 67 weekly flights in 2023 to 103 now. That's a network that's expanding at an unbelievable pace. Now, compare that to the traditional European markets, which are seeing far more modest growth. Think Germany at plus 2.5% and the United Kingdom at plus 2.8%. The difference is night and day. This clearly shows that the American market hasn't just recovered. It has emerged as the undisputed engine for the next phase of Greek tourism growth. This leads to a provocative question. Are Europe's traditional tourism powerhouses being left behind? So, who's making all these flights happen? Rising demand has prompted a who's who of major U.S. airlines to double down on their investments in Greece. Delta Airlines, for instance, now operates 13 weekly flights from its massive hub in Atlanta. United Airlines has significantly expanded its service from its Newark hub near New York City to keep up with thirsty demand. And here's a fascinating development. New players are entering the scene. Norse Atlantic Airways boldly launched the very first direct route from Athens to Los Angeles, while also adding more capacity on its New York JFK route. Not to be outdone, American Airlines is also in on the action. Beyond its current flights to New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Charlotte, the airline has already announced a huge new route. Starting in May 2026, it will begin direct service from its largest hub, Dallas-Fort Worth. This is a massive deal because that hub provides connections to over 225 different destinations across the U.S. The strategic importance of these airline moves is twofold. First, it offers American tourists incredible flexibility and ease of travel. Second, and perhaps more importantly, it elevates Athens into a major international gateway, not just for Greece, but for the entire southeastern European region. Of course, this all translates into serious money. The financial figures are just as impressive as the flight stats. According to the Bank of Greece, travel revenue from the U.S. skyrocketed by 15.9% in the first half of 2025, reaching an incredible 457 million euros. During that same period, the actual number of American visitors arriving in Greece jumped by 18.1%, totaling 463,400 arrivals. Here's why these figures are a game changer. The United States is now Greece's most powerful non-European source market, outperforming even long-standing traditional markets. But the real clincher is the spending habit of American tourists. They are known for their high average expenditure, which often significantly surpasses that of the average European visitor. This makes the American market incredibly valuable from a strategic economic perspective. Another critical An often overlooked advantage is the American travel trend of visiting outside the classic summer months. Many U.S. prime travel and tourists choose to explore Greece in the beautiful spring or mild autumn seasons. This directly supports Greece's national goal of extending its tourism season, which is vital for the overall health of the economy. By reducing seasonality, Greece can ensure a more stable and year-round flow of tourism income, protecting businesses and jobs. None of this booming demand from the U.S. is an accident. It's the result of Greece being promoted as a dream destination that offers the perfect blend of ancient culture, profound history, world-class food, and breathtaking natural scenery. Major upgrades to infrastructure and, of course, the dramatically improved air connectivity have supercharged this appeal. For Greece, targeting the American traveler is a very deliberate and strategic choice. This is a market defined by higher spending, longer vacations, and a strong tendency for repeat visits. The continuous expansion of direct flight routes virtually guarantees that this positive trend isn't going away anytime soon, creating exciting new opportunities not only for the tourism sector, but for Greece's entire international brand identity in the eyes of Americans. So what do you think? Is Greece's intense focus on American tourism a masterstroke of economic planning, or does it risk creating an overdependence on a single market? Could this come at the expense of deeper relationships with closer European neighbors? Share your thoughts and let's debate in the comments below.